was Luke and Vulcan. Luke had a 48 and Vulcan had a 51, so those are the only people not in the 49 range. But here we go, guys. Really excited. This is going to legitimately be the first race for the MCC season. Starting in first, you're going to have Luke, second Bean, third Fireball, fourth, in this heat I believe it's Camby, and then fifth Roman. I got a little confuzzled because Camby and Rebel are both suspiciously similar purples, so I didn't really know which one was which, but oh well. Pretty sure it's Camby. Or sorry, it's definitely Camby. I'm not pretty sure. I know for a fact. Yep. Just waiting to get this heat started. We don't have the starting lights. Anyways, we are green. That means we have to go off of time, so I don't really know when we're going to go, but apparently we're green. Almost a 3 wide. The first couple of corners. Battle for the lead. Also, battle for fourth. And then Roman's just lurking by in third. As they come through the banked corner, ripping into the chicane. It's going to be Fireball Luke out of the chicane as we go into the next set of chicanes. Roman's third. Bean is fourth. And Camby is running in fifth at the moment. Camby's trying to make a run on Bean. Side by side, is Camby going to... Nope, not going to go for any of that outside line. Dang it. That's why I had the outside there. I wish more people would use it, but oh well. Maybe it's just not good enough. Side by side through the first corner. They actually stay side by side. Luke and Fireball. If that was Halo 5, Fireball would have probably just blown right by him, and Fireball traction locks Luke all the way to the outside, and they both lose their positions. Now in third and fourth. Bean making a huge gain, and Roman now in the lead. And now we have a crossover battle for second and possibly the lead. But then Bean and Fireball come ripping off the side, and Bean's all over the place, trying to not wreck through the chicane. Roman first, Bean second, and still a side-by-side Fireball and Luke battle for third and fourth. And Camby lurking behind in fifth, which is surprising. I thought Camby would be much quicker towards the front because he actually had a really fast qualifying time. This is going to be the battle to watch here. We have 3 drivers still potentially able to take that lead. And there goes Bean trying to make the run on Roman. It's going to his inside. A nice run out of Bean. But they're side by side. No, Bean's actually going to have the run. He completely takes over the lead. Bean is your leader, and he won. Roman's going to try to work the inside. Doesn't really work. He has to come back up. Could still see a battle for second, third, and fourth. Even though Bean's taking the lead, and he's taking quite a lead, and Roman slows down a lot in that chicane, allowing Luke to come side by side with Fireball, but now he's going to have to back out going into the chicane. Loses just enough time before entry to not have to let off. And this is definitely the battle to watch right now, is the second, third, and fourth. And there goes Fireball jumping over the rumble, trying to pull a Halo 5 pass, but in MCC, that type of stuff pretty much doesn't work. Completely different game, completely different physics. And Fireball spins out of the treacherous first corner. That's honestly one of the most tricky corners on the track. And then goes all over down the grass to try to get by Luke, now side by side for third place. Going down into the NASCAR corner. Luke on the inside again, slams into him side by side for third as Roman's got in the way with second. Going into the chicane. Oh, Fireball into the column, and Camby going down off of him as well. And Bean has obviously welcomed a huge lead at this point. With all this battling and the fact that he's pretty fast as well. Now has a big lead on the rest of the field. Fireball and Camby are now pretty close for fourth and fifth. And then the gap between second and third it's not too far. It's not as far as the gap between first and second. Not that much time remaining in this heat. Actually, I can check that. I think, yeah, I think we're getting close to, I think this might be white flag right here, actually. It's either white flag or 2 to go. We'll find out. That is the nice thing about MCC. I can actually track times pretty easily. It's one of the benefits of MCC Theater. Despite the fact that this game is older than Halo 5, it's not all worse. I really do think there are some things that MCC does better, not just in terms of multiplayer and theater. There's some things that I also think it does better in terms of Forge, to be honest. The main thing I would say is that MCC's Forge is much simpler than Halo 5's Forge. Halo 5 Forge, at its best, is obviously the best Forge in any Halo game. It's not even close. But I do think that this game, I think it has the simplest Forge, like the most accessible, and that's why I like the Forge in this game so much. I love the controls of this Forge. I feel like it feels way better than Halo 4 or Reach or any of those predecessors. I feel like this game mastered the pre-Halo 5 Forge. That's essentially what I'm getting at. And I believe this is the last lap as we're coming here to the finish. Bean's going to take the win. Luke closed the gap on Roman at the end, but not enough time to make a pass. Roman's going to come in second. Luke's going to come in third. Fireball's going to come in fourth. And Camby will hold on to that 5th place spot. So Bean is your official first heat winner in our comeback to MCC. There he is with that Blatch Chief armor. You'll see a lot of people with armor like that in MCC, because one of the downsides to MCC would be customization, armor, stuff like that. It's obviously not as